If you want to watch the full versions of our Let's Watch videos, check out my Patreon. YouTube usually blocks most of our full uploads, so if you want to see the uncut versions, they're uploaded there. So please consider supporting us on Patreon. All right, back to the video.
Yes, we're winning!
What do I know about this kind of stuff?
I never had a girlfriend in high school well, obviously not in elementary, nor middle school, nor in high school. Never had a relationship.
Ooh, is that the Grampy who used to take you bird watching?
That's the Grampy who fought in Nam. Fought in the trenches. No, I really feel like shows like this, though, are good for just giving advice for relationships. You know, not like it's like the say-all, be-all, end-all. But, man, I remember watching things like As Told by Ginger, and I'm like, I'm not a preteen girl, you know, but I can see how the advice sounds solid.
Burials while I roll the pastry doll. Sure, here you.
Are those snorts?
What took you so long?
Oh, she scored him.
Oops.
No thanks. Looks like
I dragged him over here. Here we go. Racism bomb going off in 3, 2, 1.
Nice evening. What kind of name is that?
That's just what the guys in the team call me. My real name's Muhammad.
Oh, you're an Arab. You part of his harem?
harem?
Yeah, don't know how these fellas do it. I had one wife and that kept me busy enough. And when do you get your own camel?
Don't need one. My dad lets me use his.
Good for him. Just make sure you don't lend it to Maria.
God, Gramps.
Why?
Well, everyone knows the Chinese are such bad drivers. I'd sure hate to see him steering a camel.
Oh, man.
Karen? Oh, Grampy.
I'll see you kids later. I'm off for my nightly constitution.
Oh. Oh, Gramps. You silly,
I'm
man.
just gonna go home. I'm kind of tired.
It's just
Sure?
Grandpa being Grandpa. You know, it means he likes you, you know?
Nice meeting you.
You too. Now I was
The more slurs, the better, Grandpa, right?
Around, but you're not upset, are you, about last night?
You know, the racism.
He was just joking. Well, it
Yeah,
was
Cloud
kind
took
of
it on the
racist.
chin.
He always takes us to Chinatown whenever he visits. So, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Maybe you're being a little sensitive about this? No, I think you're not being sensitive enough. You don't understand. You and your grandfather never have to deal with this kind of stuff.
You know, it's like that episode of South Park, you know, like the N-word episode with Randy during like God, what's that game called on TV with the letters? But like how Stan's like, you know, talking to Tolkien and he's like, I get it. I don't get it. And now you get it. Which of course is a lot more nuanced than just that in a South Park episode could ever designate, but it does make me think about that, where it's like, you know, for a lot of white folks, it's like you will never truly get it. By the way, just in case you all didn't know, I'm a white guy, so I know what I'm talking about.
Stuff.
You're half Jewish, half wasp. Your best friend's a Chinese-Italian mix. Brock's black, and
Hold on. What's wasp? What's that? By the way, I'm just echoing what the show just said. So if I'm saying, like, I've learned a lot over the years, like about certain words. Like I didn't know that the word gypsy
joke.
What?
is considered a slur, and I didn't know that until a few years ago when I learned it from watching Sheep and Wolves, and I called a character a gypsy, and the comments were saying that that's a slur, and I'm like, oh, okay, and thanks for letting me know. Woman, air, service, shut up. White Anglo-Saxon person. Okay. Wait, is that actually what it means? White Anglo-Saxon Protestant, yes. Okay, for real? Really? I never heard that. Is that why they call them WASP? I've heard the word WASP thrown around for, like, people who are, like, bougie, like, playing tennis, so... Okay. I'm learning a lot today, apparently.
What I'm thinking.
Brock's black, and I'm adorable.
Okay.
Don't you think you'd have a problem with all that variety in your life?
He is adorable.
Overreacting.
He looks at the camera and winks. All right, let's see what happens next. We're at the halfway point here. I'm sorry, your child was born with the racism gene. Unfortunately, it's recessive, but, you know, got him in anyway. What a racist! You're not just racist, you're racist. Oh, man. That's pretty good.
A stopwatch!
Wow!
You know, I don't...
Okay, so are they're gonna hit us with him being also intolerant, but to women or something?
really like kissing in public.
Relax. No one's looking.
Well, he's not like any of your other friends.
But all my friends are different from each other.
Yeah, but none of them are Arab, right? I mean, you're making it sound like he's some kind of, I don't know, woman hater.
Oh man, this episode's going
Cloud
deep.
was trying to control Maria.
My family came over from England 300 years ago, and I let your mother marry a rock drummer. And a Jew, no less.
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm not gonna let my daughter marry some dirty drummer. That's the only kind of prejudice that's actually allowed in the house.
But spending time with Grampy was just too hard. He wasn't the person I wanted him to be. And I didn't know what to do about it. Did life really have to be this?
I give the episode props for tackling a tough subject matter. It's like how do you do this? I mean, it's uncomfortable. You know, it is very uncomfortable, but it's like, you know, a legit thing that happens. You know, this is something that people are going to run into inevitably, in you know, obviously a variety of ways depending on, you know, the individual. But still, you know, I give props for Braceface for having the backbone to talk about this tough stuff. Get away from him, children! He's racist! Oh, she's dead.
Sharon, are you all right? What can it hurt?
That's just what I was thinking.
Yeah, you flew the plane intentionally at her.
Yeah, that part was nice. But for me, there was more of the bad stuff than the good.
So, did you at least get to keep the stopwatch?
Alright, well. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be a video. Could be a little... I've done an episode about Braceface before. Talking about the boob episode. That was weird. I mean... What do you all think? Do you all think they tackled this in a nuanced way? I mean, I don't really know how you can... Something of the chat here. The moral of the story. Kids. It's racism. Yeah, I mean, I guess, are they trying to say that, like, Grandpa's nice? He's just kind of, it's like they're trying not to be too overt with what they want to really say. Like, he's a nice guy. It's just silly racism, you know. It's just him goofing and gaffing as it goes. Yeah, I guess maybe they're trying to say, like, there's nice people who are racist, and then there's not racist people who are assholes. Excuse me? Pardon? Blood is thicker than water. Nah, it's actually not a bad point. That's what it kind of seems like. I mean, I guess maybe the vegan hot dog thing at the end was, like, their way of being like, he can change. It'd be nice if they actually showed a bit more of him. Like, I know they're trying to show and not tell. What they're like, how can we make it seem like Grandpa's not a raging racist? He's hanging out with minorities at the park. I don't know. That certainly tried, but it kind of felt awkward. What up, Viva?